Well, hello everyone, how are you doing today? Well, it's been a while since I set my camera up properly and did a real video, a fuller length video. The previous video I just posted, you probably noticed that I'm trying some new things this year. But yesterday I went real hard after being sick for a week and a half, and I got a bunch of beds pretty much complete here. So what we're doing here this year is we're putting some landscape fabric down, some of the heavier duty stuff. I burned holes in these yesterday. It took me probably 2 hours to do all these. It was a pain in the butt. But I still have to cover this bed up. I need to take all the carrots out of this bed from last year and do this bed as well. But this whole bed is going to be the same way, like this. And we're going to install some drip line today. So that's what we're going to be doing. But what I need to do is undo one side of the clips and flip that over so I can get my drip lines down. We're going to do 4 drip lines per bed. This one was a little bit of a noopsie with the flow torch, but that's the plan today. I have some leftover drip line from previous years, which is in here, which we're going to use up, and I bought another box of it with more attachments, as we need more attachments, like end of the line stuff and attachments to hook into the main line. So we'll get this set up and we'll get some main line and some drip line installed here today. So sorry if the sound's off a bit right now. One of my microphones is broken, so I can't hook up my good microphone so it's better sound. So I'll do the best we can here. So what we're going to do first is I'm just going to put a end of the line connector on the drip line first, so that I don't get any dirt in it when I leave at the end of the roll there. So all you do is kind of pull this open. You just pop them in here. Just kind of wiggle them onto the barbs there. Sometimes it's a pain, and then you just take this part and you screw it on here, and sometimes it's hard to get it on all the way, so it takes me a few tries sometimes here. It's a good system, but sometimes it's kind of finicky to play with to make it work really well. Blooper reel. What a pain that was. Okay, so now we're just going to unravel this. I had this set up so it's going to be easy to unravel here, but apparently it doesn't want to work for me either. So it's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. I was supposed to have a friend help me do this today, but we got to leave early today, but she didn't come in until later on. We got to sort it out. So we're just going to pull it down to the end of the roll here. Just spin you around here. Before I get too ahead of myself, I'm going to take off some of the pins here, and we'll flop this bed over here so we can actually lay down the line. Okay, so we'll go down, we'll pull all the pins up on this side here. Okay, there we go. So I'll get all these lines set up here, pull them over so they're in the right spot here. I'll have to do some fine adjustments once I get them all laid down and the tarp rolled back over. So next we're going to cut the end of the line here. I'm going to give it a few extra inches here, like that. And then we will attach this piece. So this piece gets punched into the main line, and it's a shut-off valve that pops the water through. Hopefully this one goes on a little easier. There we go. That one's a lot better. So I'll grab another line here. Same thing. We will Get the end of the line piece on. There we go, we're good there. And we'll pull this one down as well. So I'll get the rest of these ones down quickly and we'll take a look once it's done. Alright, you can see we got them all lined up here. So what I'm going to do, in order to the end of the line, I'm going to put some clips on the end of the line so I can pull them tight and then we get them all adjusted. We want to make sure we have the blue line up because that's where the water drips out. If the blue line is down, you can get it clogged up with dirt. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull them tight on this end and try to make sure that all the blue lines are up on the right side. So that they fit under nicely here. One here. There's two here. Three. And then the last one here. Okay, now I'll take this back and we'll pop it down here. As I go down, I'm going to have to pull the line over. Actually, I'm just going to pull all the black part over first. We'll line it up once we get it all on first. Okay, so it'll take a few minutes to set this up, so I'll get it all organized and show you what it looks like once we get this done. We got it all done, we got everything back into place. So that is the drip line in the holes. So I'm going to have to go through and just kind of move it over when I plant. And then have all my plants in there. And then I'll show you the end of the line here. So if we lift this up here, there's the 400 lines here I've just clamped down to the same place. They don't go anywhere. And there we go. Some of these I'm going to have to readjust, cut them out a bit more with scissors. So my goal is to get these done today. I won't show you the whole process. Once we get to the point of setting up the actual main line, I'll show you that part and how we go about doing that. Alright, we're back at it after taking some time off yesterday to head out in town. But I just finished doing the last row of drip irrigation here. I've laid out the main line here. I left the lines a bit longer here just so that I could figure out how much I need. I didn't know how much I wanted to have the main line out, so I'm probably going to move it a bit closer. Some of them are kind of shorter, so I definitely need to move closer. And I've just pinned them down with some garden staples. So yeah, I've got the staples in there, and at the very end here we have a filter and a PSI gauge and a pressure gauge. So once I get these lines hooked into the main line, I'm going to grab a hose over here and we'll fill it with water and we'll test each line here to make sure none of the end of the lines are popping off and everything's secure and there's no leaks. And they give you a little thing in here. Where is it here? There's a little hole punch here which punches the main line. So we'll get that all set up and show you how that's done. Alright, so here we are. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this back just a little bit here. I'm going to go a little longer than necessary just in case. I'm going to take off the one I set up. I'm going to pop this one on here. There you go, that's ready to go. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our little tool here and just take it, push it in, that punches the hole, and then you grab your piece here Can be a little tricky sometimes. And then you have to punch it once or twice just to make the hole big enough to get this in. There we go. That one is in. So we'll do the next one here. So I'm gonna have to go all the way down and do that for every single one here. Super cold and windy today too. It was so warm yesterday. There we go. Now the next one. And you kind of have to press on the hose so it doesn't collapse on itself a bit. There we go, another one done. Maybe from a different angle here. So I'll put that one down here. Take that off. Pop the next one on. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this on here so if my hand's in the way it's hard to tell. Bring it over this way, easier to see. There we go. All right, so that's that for now. I'm gonna go down and do all these. Probably gonna take me 20 minutes or so. And then we'll get the hose hooked up and show you the next step to make sure everything's running well. Okay, so I've got the water turned on here. It's coming down the line here. Checking that there's no kinks or anything anywhere. And I got a leak down here, so we gotta fix that real quick here. The water turned on, and I did have a leak down here, but I just pulled the one thing out, so hopefully it's okay now. I'm going to go up to the very top here. What we're going to do, systematically go down and turn on into these slowly so it kills them. We just want to go slowly at first. We don't want to open it too fast, otherwise we pop the end tube off. So what we'll do, we're going to walk down to the far end here. I'm just going to do all four here. Just slow half at first. They slowly fill up. And see there's a bit of leak on some of them here that we have to readjust. That should be okay. So let's walk down to the far end here as they're filling up. It's probably going to take it a few minutes. Pressurize them all here. We'll come down to the end. What we're doing down here really is we're just checking to make sure that these are all on and there's no leaks coming out of any of them. So we look good so far. So we just gotta let it pressurize. Once it pressurizes, we'll come back and take another look. Alright, so after filling for about 10 minutes here, running back and forth, I think I've got everything sorted out here. These ones are looking good, they're not leaking now. I checked in these ones a few times, they're not leaking now at the ends. This one's still a little bit. I'm gonna have to readjust some of them. They're really tricky, these guys. I don't know why they're such a pain in the butt. Now this one's leaking again. I've readjusted a few times. Sometimes you just have to cut the pipe again, so it's a clean cut again. But I mean, that's not much water coming out. This one I have to redo again, probably that's a fair bit. But that's all right. We'll go check the far end again. But other than that, everything's looking good. It just has to really pressurize to come up. Some of them are coming out already right now and looking good. Might be too that the pressure is coming out a bit too low on this end. I'm gonna have to go turn the tap on a bit more. So it's only like about 8 or 9. Should probably be a bit more PSI on that, I would think. But these ones are all looking okay now. That one's dripping, I gotta fix that again. And other than that, I think these ones all look good here. Except for this one. So there we go. So there's a drip irrigation setup. Pretty excited about that. It's gonna save me a lot of water and time. I just have to Get this bed sorted out as well. I've got to rake it out, put a tarp over it, burn holes, and get some drip line on there as well. But other than that, guys, that's how you set up a drip irrigation. Pretty straightforward. These ones are a bit finicky, I don't know why. I always have a bit of a problem with them. But anyways, that's how it goes. Hope you liked that video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you out there.